facto, pterodactyl when I'm micro and macro my mind. Why would I try to hide the fact that I'm jacked to be actually naturally high? And I'm that guy with the flashlight looking back.
All right, guys, Ian from Such Coast Disc Golf, and we are back with some more 2015 Rocky Mountain Disc Golf Championships, and we are super lucky to be joined by Christian Dietrich, who tears up pretty much anything in the mountain area. And say what's up, Christian.
Hey, how's it going, Ian? I'm so excited to be here.
Dude, thanks, but hey, Christian.
Yeah?
Let's watch some disc golf.
I thought you'd never ask.
All right, guys, we are starting off round 3 on the upper course again. Christian, you have a 7-stroke lead over Shane. Rain's 1 back of that, and Evan is 2 back of that. And you had a hot first round, man.
Yeah, kind of built on a hot first round. Got most of that lead in the first round on the lower course, and then held serve a little bit on the upper course on the first round, so hoping to come out scorching on Sunday morning.
Cool, man. So what are you trying to do on hole 1 here? You're throwing a star T-bird, I believe?
Yeah, that's a really nice worn-in star T-bird, and you're just trying to hit that gap that I just squeezed through right there between the leaning tree and the tree on the left, and that T-bird will just fight that hyzer the whole time, and looks like I ended up pretty good.
Yeah, you can see it. It was fighting up, but never flipped all the way over. It was a beautiful shot.
Yeah, so, hyzer flipped the whole time like Shane just did there. I think that's a sidewinder, so just the right idea.
Yeah, and Rain up next. Any idea what he's throwing right here?
I am not sure.
Yeah, I tried to get in his bag, but he wouldn't let me. Looks like he hit a tree a little early there.
Just a little right there.
Yeah. And we got Evan Brummett. What do you know about him?
Evan's originally from Colorado, but he's been up in Missoula now for a year or two, just hitting the left-hand tree there, and then almost throwing this one in.
Wow.
But yeah, he's a great guy, great golfer.
Awesome, man. Yeah, I met him. Super nice guy. And Rain loves his overhand upshots.
Yeah, well, he's so good at that little pancake there. He's liable to throw it in at any time, just like that one.
Yeah,
so.
I'm a fan of watching those. They're cool.
Yep.
And we got Shane for birdie.
Yep, Shane for birdie. Nice natural putt and stroke. That one just a little low.
Mm-hmm. And this is a hell of a drive, Christian.
Yeah. This is a tough too. I mean, you're trying to hit that initial gap, and then just kind of see what happens. And luckily, we got to my 51% range.
I think that was the only 2 I saw all weekend. So I'll give it to you, man. That was nice.
Thanks.
And everybody else making some pars here. And we are on to hole 2. Your lead is up to 8 now. And hole 2 has a kind of a deceiving fairway.
Yeah, it's kind of got 2 fairways. One is the natural design of the hole, which is just kind of a dog leg, right? You throw a mid-range or sidearm straight there, right up ahead. Mm-hmm. Or you can try to cut off most of the hole by throwing over the little log there into this fairly narrow gap. But boy, if you hit it, you're going to be in good shape. And the normal dogleg hole, even if you do make that first shot just perfectly, which is no guarantee, it's really still got a lot of work to do. So
yeah,
I think you'll see all of us try to cheat a little bit. we're basically throwing right towards the hole with this line.
Gotcha.
You do take off a lot of distance. I hit right there.
One of your star sidewinders?
Yeah, that's a really crispy star sidewinder that I can throw nice and hard at elevation and
gotcha.
Have a nice flip.
And it looks like Shane came up a little bit short left as well, hit a tree, and Rain's throw hitting another tree. It's a narrow fairway over there.
Yeah, it's a very narrow fairway. I mean, you certainly can hit it, but probably no more than 50-50, and if I guess the lead card is to be believed, it's more like a 0%.
True story. So Evan still has to make the dog leg from where he is, and he throws this beautiful Annie, Christian.
Oh, yeah, and that is just a glorious shot, just pure in the middle of the fairway there and getting all the way up there, maybe even for a look at the bird still.
Yeah, I don't think he could do much better from where he was.
Nope.
Super impressed with that one. Rain hung it a little bit wide, and Shane from right of the fairway, but this is a pretty good look from here, yeah?
It's not too bad. I mean, both Shane and I did hit a little trouble, so, you hope to be even closer, but obviously we've still got shots that we can make to get the tree. Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to jam it through a little gap here and
hit that tree. So here's Evan for a miraculous 3.
I think he made that one 90% of the way down.
Oh my god, that was amazing. Rain looking to get a 3. Oh no!
Oh, that one was in too. I don't know what happened.
This basket is not friendly right now. Let's see if you can get your 3. Denied, man.
Yeah, we're all over this thing.
Seriously. Everybody hit metal, but nobody hit the inside part of the metal.
Yeah, it looked like there was a little cabbage in Shane's way there. He'll make that most of the time, obviously.
Yeah. So everybody take it apart. No shame in a par on this hole. It's a tough one.
Oh, it is a tough one. It's definitely got some teeth, and you really just need to pure a shot or at least one shot.
Yeah.
To get that.
Exactly. So your lead is still at 8, and we are on to hole 3, 401. Speaking of tough holes, this hole's ridiculous.
Oh man, it's sure deceiving. I mean, it doesn't look easy, but compared to the rest of this upper course, it does feel like one you can and should get, because you're throwing a mid range or a fairway driver at it probably.
Yeah.
But boy, it is difficult.
Yeah, I saw that left fairway. I keep thinking there's this big a flex line, which I think Evan might take. But you like this hyzer flip up the middle with the Champ Rock?
Yeah, that's a Rock 3. I threw it a little right there, and it is tough to get down under the branches there that you can see that. Oh, and Shane has a great shot here, but even he'll have a little work to do. So it's a tough hole.
Oh, it really is. Rain likes the forehand on this, which I didn't see anybody else throw. And you think he wanted more turn on that one?
Oh, definitely. I think a little early release, certainly a shot that he'll be able to work with, but isn't happy with.
Yeah. And here's Evan. Yep, and he is taking this Sky Annie flex line, which I really like.
Yeah, there's a lot of room over there if you feel comfortable with that shot. I remember one of the earlier events here, I saw Joe Haar, one of the real movers and shakers there in Bozeman. Helps out a lot behind the scenes. He just parked it with that line, so it can be done.
Yeah, I can see it working for sure. It looks like Evan came up just a little bit short, but should have an easy par. And Rain actually finished in a pretty nice spot,
Yeah. Oh, he got all the way down there, and it's a short enough hole that you got to look. Mm-hmm. Oh, Shane just missing there.
And he has the ability to make it from pretty much anywhere with that putt of his.
Oh man, such a natural stroke. Shane's been getting back in the game here a little bit after a short hiatus, but boy, I think he's one of the best putters around.
That's super fun to watch, man. I really like it. Just crazy power on that spin putt without a lot of effort.
Yep.
Kind of like you with your hyzer putt, man. Pretty amazing. Blew my mind. So that leads still at 8 after everybody taking a par, and we're on to hole 4. And this is one of the shorter par 4s, Christian.
It is. It's a little bit uphill. It probably plays almost 5. But, it's par 4 because of the placement aspect of it, that it really kind of is designed to be a 2-shot hole. So I think it's appropriately called the par 4 for sure. It's a tough gap to hit off the tee here, and if you go early left, you could be in a bunch of trouble, and then the road on the right there's OB. So
no disagreement from me on the par. This is a tough hole for sure. That fairway is super intimidating off the box.
Yeah, definitely.
But that was a really nice drive.
Well, nothing a T-Bird can't handle.
Yeah, right. You do some magical things with that star T-Bird, man. I'm telling you. And Shane, beautiful drive with, I believe, a destroyer.
Yeah, gorgeous.
And Rain looking to follow suit, throwing just a little bit of Annie on that one, but wow.
Oh, pured. Yeah, that's just fantastic shot. That's gonna. All these have looked like we're going to be setting up pretty darn well for the birdie.
Yeah, Evan looking to follow suit, and that gets some fade and a skip. That'll work. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you're going to find 4 better drives.
No, certainly never happened on a card I've been on before that everybody pretty much just pured it. That we're making that tough shot look easy.
Absolutely. And Rain with that cool overhand up. Parks it beautifully, and Shane almost dropped that one in.
Yep, he's liable to do that.
Mm-hmm. And Evans, he's determined, you could tell, but not so much.
Not on that one.
No. You running this one, or kind of a half go?
The old half and half. I mean, I got to get way up and around, so I don't have much hope it's going in, but that's where I'm aiming.
Yep. And Evan makes his par. He had a funny comment right here. He's like, You know, it's nice making have such a great first shot that your second shot can be terrible and you still get a birdie. I don't know if you remember that.
Really nice.
And there you're rocking your Octothorpe backpack. You loving that thing?
Oh, you know it, man. Best bag on the market. It's so awesome. Yeah, Levi's just such a talented designer, and he's been in the backpack world for over a decade, and pretty much the best backpack company that manufactures packs in the U.S. So it's an exciting venture for him.
Yeah, man. I'm biased, but I totally agree too.
Yeah, well, me too.
Yeah. So we're on to hole 5, 275 par 3. This is a slight kind of right dog leg a little bit.
It's a little. You kind of have to throw an S to park it.
Okay.
You have to start out a little right, but then or start out a little left. But you want this shot to come back a little more than mine's going to. I'm just going to kind of only do a one curve, and
Yeah.
right, you need to see it finish a little bit, but. This is definitely one you want to get. Bohart has so few deuce opportunities.
Yeah.
That this is one that leaves a bad taste in your mouth if you don't have a putt in it, or if you four it like I did the round before this.
Yeah, we won't talk about that. And Rain throwing an Annie, but didn't put enough Annie on that one, and had similar results to Shane, although it should be pretty easy up and downs, at least.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, they'll both be frustrated with just leaving it out left.
Mm-hmm. And Evan, is that a Comet?
I'm not sure what that is. But it's a pretty good shot. You don't want to go past it because there is a fence OB beyond it.
Oh, gotcha.
So you're not, you're trying to pretty much just throw it to it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, he gave me his disc info, so I'll put it in the video, so the kids will
Nice.
know. Yeah.
Kids will know.
The kids will know. Yeah. And Evan for 2 from about 35. Not so much.
Yeah, not quite on that one.
Yeah. And you for birdie.
Oh, that looked low.
Oh yeah, dead center.
That's what you said exactly. Yeah.
Oh man, I made quite a career out of making horrible putts. So.
With your putt though, I think it's almost a good putt.
Yeah,
Yeah. we'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But getting a stroke on the card right there, taking that lead up to 9 over Shane. And
Yeah.
we're up starting one of the meadow holes. This hole's so beautiful.
Oh man, this meadow and just the whole property is obviously just gorgeous. But
yeah.
this beautiful hole.
So it's a 388. It plays about 388. It's pretty level, right?
Yeah, might even be down a foot or two.
Mm-hmm.
But this one's definitely one you want to get. Certainly, especially if you have a little bit of extra power, so that this hyzer's a comfortable shot.
Mm-hmm. And this is a star Sidewinder?
No, that's an Eco Star Excalibur.
Really? Oh wow.
Yeah, and so I throw a lot of those. You can get some turn on them in the first part of the flight, so they'll flip up like mine did there. But nice and predictable, just fall right out of the sky on top of the basket.
Yeah, that was a pretty good shot, man.
Yeah, that one worked.
Yeah. First round, not so much, but you compensated with the putt. Rain getting there, but goes a little long, actually, huh?
Yeah, maybe a little long, mostly just right, but he'll have an opportunity to make putts in there.
Mm-hmm. And Evan, his throw is just violent, man. And probably wanted a little skip, but he's still close enough. Number 1 cheer caddy right there. Is that your nephew?
Yep, that's my nephew and my brother-in-law that you saw the bottom 3/4 of.
Oh, Shane with a huge birdie.
Yep, surprising no one. I knew when he said it.
I absolutely love his enthusiasm for the game. It's fantastic, man. Huge fan of watching him play.
He wears his heart on his sleeve, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Oh my God. Rain can't buy one right now, man.
Oh man, pretty sure he made that one.
Yeah, right? He said 2 I thought should have gone in. And a nice birdie from Evan, and you're making this one all day and twice on whatever day it is.
Yep, got that one.
Yep, and Rain with a reluctant par. Nice birdies from Evan, Shane, and Christian. And we are on to hole 7, par 3. This one's a big dogleg left, but as Jared kind of talked about, it's almost easier for a lefty to carry that, how far you need to go left.
It's a very interesting shape. It's not really a pure hyzer because if you just throw a normal shot, it's going to get pinched because the fairway comes back too quickly to the left. So you'll essentially just go long. So really, I mean, we need to see Simon Lazat out here to show us how to actually play this hole. This is a 500-foot line spike hyzer.
Yeah, it totally is, isn't it?
So yeah, I mean, you'd love to get this one. And it's a lot easier for righties if you have a little bit of a right to left to wind do some of that for you.
Okay.
But otherwise, you're hoping to make a putt.
Yeah. What were you throwing there?
I think that was a new Star Destroyer.
Oh, okay.
Get over.
Yeah, I have no rhyme or reason. Nothing really seems to work, so I was just throwing something up there.
Right on. It looks like everybody's made the corner so far, and Rain's looking to follow suit. Does he play in cleats?
Sometimes, yeah, I have seen him wear some footwear to make sure he's got that traction in the field. It's a lot of folks wear stuff with a good bit of traction, but cleats obviously next level. Woof! Evan almost making it there.
He did. And Shane looking to follow his previous ridiculous putt on this hole, but came up a little short.
Yep.
And Rain for a 2. Oh.
Not quite.
Yep, online though. And here is you for your 2.
Yeah, I should be making this.
Oh.
Air ball. Yeah.
Wanted it just a little too much, Christian.
Oh, man, something or other.
Shane makes his comebacker for a 3.
Yep.
And you're making that one for a 3, along with Evan and Rain.
Yep.
Hole 7 is cool, but hole 8 is even cooler, Christian.
Yeah, hole 8 is a real signature hole here. I mean, you've got, obviously, your task number 1 is to make this tough double mando. That's probably 250 away or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real challenging shot. And then even if you do pure that shot, you usually still have a little bit of work. I mean, it's short enough where you could conceivably get a 2 look if you're really just trying to throw all the way up to that gap, but that's kind of not the play, because if you are close to the trees but not through the gap, then you often have a tough time. So I'm going to go ahead and pure this one just way out of bounds.
Oh, no. That almost worked.
Yeah. Oh, man, I get so frustrated when I don't make this one, because it should just be a nice little T-bird to right around there. I think Shane actually just threw a rock. That's a play, too.
Yeah. And Evan, he was getting squeaky, but made it through.
Yeah, nice shot. I mean, boy, if you make it through, you threw a nice shot.
Exactly. And Rain? Oh, buddy. Dang it.
Not quite. Boy, inches away.
It was, wasn't it? And this is not an easy up and down from the drop zone, Christian.
No, and I think I just decided not to try to do the little hit the gap. I just threw a grenade over the top of everything with the Champion Classic Rock. And
wow.
Honestly, I think it's easier because it's just about the perfect power for me. And I don't know. But Rain makes this shot look easy, so maybe I just need to figure out how to throw that pancake that well.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. So your grenade, you holding the disc upside down?
Yeah, yep, holding it upside down, in flip, grenade, mortar. I learned that shot at Diamond X over in Billings, where sometimes you just really can't have the disc be flying.
Okay. Right on.
Yep.
So Evan came up a little short on his upshot, looking to make this for his 3, but he's outside the circle here, yeah?
Yeah, yep.
Oh.
Not quite.
Yep, off the cage. Shane with his comebacker for a 3. Woo.
Yeah, nice, buddy.
Got it in there. And Rain makes his 3.
I think that's a 4, because both Rain and I,
yes,
we're getting 4s here with the drop zone.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. And Evan also taking a 4.
Yep. The all-natural 4.
Yep. Shane with a lone birdie on that one. And that's going to bring us to hole 8, another really beautiful hole. Par 4, dogleg left, and then it kind of plays up to... There's a little bit of OB long on your second shot you got to worry about?
Yeah, and really not very far behind the basket, but it is uphill, so often you can do speed control okay. This hole used to go dead straight, but then a nice feature guardian tree got taken down because it died, and so the intrigue was lost, and now we have this nice little 2-shot hole. This is this is a gorgeous one.
Yeah, I like it a lot. And Shane taking the box after that nice birdie.
Yeah.
Ripping on a little hyzer flip to fade, and that'll play.
Oh yeah, you're really just trying to get out there on this one. I mean, most of us are probably throwing high-speed drivers and just trying to get up generally somewhere in that right-hand fairway that we're all taking.
Is that your X-Cal right there?
Yeah, that's an X-Cal. Nice, just flipped into the gap, and then I know it's gonna finish left.
Was that a little bit longer than you'd like, or was that what you're looking for?
Maybe, but I really don't worry about it. This hole is really all about your second shot, as long as you don't get the misfortune to land behind one of those trees in the fairway there.
Okay.
Just trying to throw hard and figure. Actually, the forehand, which is usually my play on the upshot, is no harder if you're long, because you can shape it nicely with the little hyzer there.
Sure. Speaking of throwing hard, Evan did that.
Yep.
And Shane, oh buddy.
Yeah, a little bit of a misrelease there on Shane's forehand.
Mm-hmm. And Rain left himself a backhand. Throwing a hyzer flip just right at the bucket.
Yeah, what a great shot.
Yeah, perfect. Can't do much better.
Yep.
And Evan left himself that forehand you're talking about, going up the hill.
And Evan's a good two-way player, so he should be able to make something happen here.
Yeah, just a skosh short, but definitely within his range.
Yep.
And you're throwing your sexy Firebird?
Oh, you know it.
Yeah, those things are sweet, man. I've been seeing them in a ton of pros bags.
Oh, yeah, they're great. They're just kind of a perfect little, Firebird that isn't crazy stable out of the bag. When I need a Firebird to stand up to some real stiff wind, I'll throw a flat top Champ, but those were just instantly in my bag for all sorts of other shots that are Firebirdie.
Awesome. Really nice birdie from Evan, and nice birdie from yourself as well.
Yeah, happy to get this one. Definitely want to. I mean, there's really no reason why you need to take a 4 here, so I'm happy to get a 3.
Yeah. And Rain with a birdie as well. Shane taking along par. And that is all we got for part 1, guys. We will catch you on part 2. Thanks for watching.
Inches of rain last year. I just want to do a couple things real quick. First of all, sponsors, just want to hit them up again. Subaru. Aside from there's a lot of people that came with a bunch of stuff that we didn't really expect, so I didn't really get a chance to hit everybody up. I apologize for that, but it was quite surprising the number of people that kept coming in and being like, here's 20 discs to give away. Here's a stack of 15. Wow. Brent Jacobs threw in a first run Cherry Excalibur. I was like, really? I'll take that one. So anyway, a lot of people came super strong. Aside from the CTPs, Montana Disc Company also did a full package for us as well. We also talked about Levi and his pound bags, and a personal thanks from me. Levi's put a ton in the back. There you go, Levi. And another one, just Tyler Beauty is just getting it done. He has totally stepped up and filled in space. And as the last tournament crew moved out, Tyler is very much like a team player. The 3 people that are running this event, so let's hear it up from Tyler. And if you need any carpets cleaned, his company's First Class Carpet Care does the best job in the valley. Yeah. So as you saw, Central Coast Disc Golf has been here, which is totally awesome. Christian Dietrich, Daryl Nodland, Karen Brown, Stimpy, Olympic Disc, Digital Smokes at digitalsmoke.net. Yeah. Also, Jeremiah for the baskets. Oh, yeah. Brent Jacobs, and technically speaking, Stimpy Ridge. Thank you, sir. And don't forget to get your raffles. We've been working on it. Raffles pretty sweet, and you obviously saw a lot of big ticket items in there. So before we get going, let's talk about a couple of rules. Some people who may not know, there are some tournament rules that are extensions of player rules. When you guys are keeping score, please, first of all, rotate scorecards.